Listen to me carefully, because this message might change the way you see your life forever. You may have lost everything: your job, your dream, your friends, your hope. You may be standing in the middle of nowhere, thinking, how do I start again? How do I rebuild from zero? But I'm here to tell you this: zero is not the end. Zero is the beginning. The ground you're standing on right now, it's not your grave. It's your foundation. It's where the strongest people in the world begin their story. Every success you admire, every hero you look up to, started with nothing. The difference between them and the rest: they didn't let their zero stop them. They used it as fuel. Starting from zero is not a curse. It's a chance, a gift disguised as pain. It's life's way of saying, you're not done yet, you're just starting fresh. When you lose everything, you are free. Free to rebuild differently. Free to dream bigger. Free to become someone new. Do you remember when you were a child? When everything seemed possible? You didn't worry about failure. You just tried. You learned to walk by falling. You learned to speak by making mistakes. You learned to love by trusting. And somewhere along the way, the world told you to stop trying, to be afraid, to play safe, to forget the dream. But listen, the dream is still there, buried deep inside, waiting for you to start again. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how many times you failed. You can still start from zero. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Failure whispers the truth that success tries to hide. Every fall gives you wisdom. Every rejection builds your strength. Every mistake shapes your future. You think success feels good? Yes, it does. But you know what feels better? Looking back and realizing that all the pain, all the sleepless nights, all the people who doubted, you were the reason you rose higher. You will never know your strength until being strong is your only choice. You will never understand faith until life gives you no reason to keep believing. You will never feel freedom until you lose everything that was holding you down. So when life breaks you, thank it. When life tests you, smile, because you're not being destroyed. You're being rebuilt. Imagine this. A man stands in an empty field. His business has failed. His savings are gone. He looks at the sky and says, God, I have nothing left. But then he remembers. He still has his mind. He still has his heart. He still has his hands. And he still has breath in his lungs. And that's everything. You see, when you start from zero, you don't need to have it all. You just need to start one step, 1 hour, 1 day. The secret to rebuilding your life is not speed. It's consistency. It's not about what you lost. It's about what you still have. And what you still have is you. Your power, your courage, your hunger. So stop saying, I'm too late. Stop saying, it's too hard. Stop saying, I can't. Because you can. And one day, you'll look back and say, this was the moment everything changed. This was the day I started from zero. Let me tell you something. Success is not built on comfort. It's built on persistence, faith, and hunger. When you wake up in the morning and no one believes in you, believe in yourself. When you try and fail again, try again. When your heart is tired, remember why you started. The strongest people in this world are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who rise every time they do. Every day, build your mindset like a muscle. Say this to yourself: I will not stop. I will not break. I will not let my pain define me. Because your mind controls your future. And if your mind says, I can do it, then your body, your heart, your world will follow. You will hear voices. You're wasting your time. You're not good enough. You failed before. Ignore them. Those voices don't pay your bills. They don't live your life. They don't carry your dreams. You know who you are. You know what you've been through. You know what's burning inside your heart. So keep going. When they laugh, keep going. When they walk away, keep going. When they say, "It's impossible," smile and say, "Watch me." Because one day, the same people who doubted you will tell others they knew you. They'll say, "I always believed in you." But you'll remember, you believed in yourself first. When you start from zero, you'll face storms. You'll face days when nothing works. You'll cry. You'll doubt. You'll feel like giving up. But remember this, the darkest night always comes before the sunrise. God doesn't give you a dream without also giving you the strength to reach it. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are being prepared. Preparation feels like pain, but that pain is purpose in disguise. It's shaping your future, molding your heart, training your soul. So when you feel weak, pray. When you feel small, dream bigger. When you feel lost, keep walking. Because faith doesn't need to see the whole road. Faith just takes the next step. Start small. Don't wait for the perfect time. It doesn't exist. The right time is now. You don't need the best camera, the best house, or the best plan. You just need courage. Build one brick at a time. Read one page a day. Save $1 a day. Work 1 hour more. Because small steps, repeated daily, create miracles. One day you'll realize the small things you did were actually the big things. You'll look back and say, those tiny steps when no one was watching. That's when my story was written. Listen to me. Your story is not finished. This chapter may be dark, but it's not the end. The pain you feel now is the proof that you're still alive. It means your heart hasn't given up. It means your purpose is still calling. Don't rush the process. Don't compare your timeline to someone else's. Some people get their blessing at 20, some at 40, some at 60, but all of them get it when they are ready. So use this season of struggle to build your strength, your patience, your wisdom, your faith. Because when your time comes, it will come fast, it will come strong, and it will come beautifully. Even in the middle of nothing, you still have something. Be grateful. Gratitude is the secret weapon of strong people. It turns pain into peace and fear into faith. Be grateful for the lessons, for the people who left, for the failures that made you humble. Every morning say, thank you. Because every day you wake up is another chance to start again, to rewrite your story, to rebuild your life, to prove you can. Now, listen carefully. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start from zero. Start with your heart. Start with your dream. Start with your hands. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs you. Your voice, your fire, your story. 1 year from now, you'll look back and thank yourself for not giving up today. You'll realize that the pain you felt was building your strength. You'll see that your zero was the best place to begin. So take a deep breath, stand tall, wipe your tears, and say to yourself, I may have nothing, but I am not nothing. I am the comeback story the world needs to see. I am ready to start from zero. Because this time, you're not starting from nothing. You're starting from experience. Now go. Rebuild your dream. Rewrite your story. And never forget, you are stronger than your past, greater than your pain, and destined for more. The greatest power in life is not what you have. It's what you do when you have nothing left. Start from zero. Rise again. The world is waiting for your comeback.